You're right, because they can do it on their own. I'll get them to do it tonight.
The best part about it was that cupboard over there was locked. No one had a
Oh
key.
yeah? Well, Ron was in Uganda. A couple of the
Oh, don't take my photo, you break the camera.
room now.
Yeah, they're
Well, it's too warm.
Yeah, shake, you
You gonna
know.
stay for lunch or?
Yeah.
It wasn't my phone, so
Yeah.
she had a camera light on it.
But that need to give you.
I will
No,
do,
that's
yeah. But you're the stronger. Yeah. So therefore you'd be in the box C.
we're working.
This better?
Yeah, but we want to.
Better.
Yeah.
Good office.
Before, just a little room.
We went down to one
No one's given me any emails like I usually do. Did just go to the bar, I think, down here.
one bloke jumped up one high rise, tried to get in the other high rise. They found him next morning, a slide right through and I went shopping with this bloke's wife one day. This bloke kept following him down. He's smaller than me, following him because I said to him, this bloke's following us. I kept looking around and stopped. We went. They have one of their own there. We employed one of their own there.
But
After the last day, she didn't take
I
it.
will ask them to get it.
I know that was the last time she went shopping by herself. I couldn't believe this bloke was smaller and he was following
Is that the place where Pat ended up on the highway? Well, she ended up in hospital. Somebody picked her up.
Okay, please rise for the oath. Those who have given their lives in the service for Australia. Okay, they shall not grow old, as we who are left grow old. Age shall not worry them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and then in the morning, we will remember them. Lest we forget. Thank you kindly. Remember a certain person who would always come around with a camera, and of course now we remember that Dad Dunn passed away, and some of us attended his funeral. I thank those who didn't attend. It was a very interesting afternoon, and we will certainly miss him. In the meantime, of course, we now need somebody else to take the photographs so that we all can enjoy what we have. Is there any volunteers who'd like to take a photo?
Looks like one's a
Yeah, that's movie.
We got
Yeah, that's movie.
the movie and anh sẽ chụp hình thay thế cho ông Đạt được không? Sau này. Yes, and how you doing, you know?
Well done, well done.
Come on, man. He alright, he's very dear with us.
Right, before we move on, I'd like to thank the president of Padstow RSL, Trevor Young, for his attendance this morning. We trust you will enjoy the morning's activities. And please stay for lunch. Minutes of the general meeting held on the 22nd of November. Changes if you wish to make or record. Okay, I've just given the secretary the last two, so that's now finished. Tony Reedy has an apology. He gave it to Ron and myself the other, at somebody else's birthday party. Okay, the second one there, the Both Hill Sub Branch become an incorporated association or company. I want to deal with that in general business, as there's been some developments in that. Right. Youth club is closed and the monies will be transferred as soon as we get approval from Fair Trading.
Want to do it pretty, keep going.
Keep going, okay. Right, revamp of the website, that's been carried out and is now finished. The youth club has been removed, so that's now completed. School awards for 2020, only one school, Villawood East Public School, failed to respond. I went to St Mary's Catholic School and gave them theirs, along with our beloved Tanya. Right. Correspondence. Right. Ones that I've got marked for you is 221, which is Jason Clare, a Christmas card. He's keeping it. Right. Every man received a letter for the $2,000 donation that we made. Dakota Track, Dakota Track Memorial received a letter for $2,000 from Tanya. Gary will read it later when he finds it. Okay, 10 of 21.
For nursing homes and schools to look at on Facebook. We hope to do the same on Anzac Day, but she gave everyone that was involved in it, all the executives of the two sub-branches, a personal letter.
Thank you. Okay, I now move that the English correspondence be accepted, be received, and that was to be approved.
Okay, you've all picked up a sheet, double-sided page. It's only from January this year, right? You can see that we've got 2.759 and change as a total equity. We're standing pretty well. One thing you'll notice in that for the first time, even though it's still active, it now comes under us. That account will eventually be closed, the money transferred into our accounts. Right? Even though they're still going, they're not permitted under the new constitution to hold a bank account. Any money they raise comes to us. If they need any money to spend and buy things, then they come to us and we supply the money. Okay, on the other side of the profit and loss, you'll see that at the moment we're standing at a $6,000 loss at the moment, mostly because we haven't had a lot of income. We haven't spent a lot, but we've had even less income. The catering down there looks large, but it's for the end of the...
I'll keep an eye on that. It'll be nice to get back into aged care for Ian.
I'm down to anything from them.
There's nothing there from aged care. Website has been updated to reflect the closure of the youth club. I'm told my president's message needs updating in somewhere in the future. Quartermaster, you in need of anything?
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I've got some stuff.
Okay, no problem. We'll let you get on with that. Right, the Far Southern Metropolitan District Council, I'll pass over to Ron. He can explain these things to you.
Okay, it was held on the 4th, I think, off the top of my head. 4th of... No, that's next one. Beginning of this month anyway, at Ingleburn. Very good meeting, plenty of discussion. People in town so they can get a better possibly interest rate, and have it better organised. And they were pushing that, but he was coming up and saying that the trustees of sub-branches will have a say where the money goes. Well, that's going to be impossible. The people who run the pooling will say where that goes. Most are paying it now about 0.8%. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. 0.85. I can tell you now, one sub-branch, and I won't mention their name, have got $3.5 million in term deposits, and all they got last year was $64,000 income. What have we got? 2.5 million, and we got $140,000 income. Big difference, isn't it? So we've got ours and 623 shares in the interest account, which we purchased at $76 and $78 per share respectively. They were redeemed at $100 per share, which is an income of $166,500, which gives us a profit of $38,146.
Well done.
We received I've been in contact with our advisor.
Right. We have a fair bit of general business to get through, so we'll try and get through as quickly as possible. Some other time. The reason being is that a lot of things are changing at the moment. Right. B, that myself and Ron and Gary, we went to Wollongong and we spoke to some people down there concerning the incorporation.
In the third line of that, shouldn't that be have, not half?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Well done. I always like it when you got to.
Okay, you may remember 12 months ago, we voted to incorporate as an incorporated association. We're still waiting. The problem is, Anzac House, they don't look like they're going to approve any of those at all. Apparently there's some legal matter with it, I don't know what it is, situation. So, what happened is they're recommending that we go their company limited. What it is, if we do that go down that path, then the sub-branch operates as we are now. Normally, nothing happens. What the company does is takes the place of the trustees and then limits the Paul and Paul and Mick have actually written this SOP for them on how to go about it. So they know full well what's going on.
Stuck in their brains for free.
Yeah, and they're doing it for nothing because they're there to help. They're helping the veterans, helping the sub-branches. They have sent us, they're looking at it as if we go down this path, and that's why to go down that path, then there's certain things we've got to do. A formal motion will come up. If we go down this path and go to form a company, then you've got to have a motion to change your months doing it. So the idea, and then down the track, the formal one will come through and what have you. Now the directors are 4. And the other director, there will be a 4th and 5th director, and that will be Anzac House. Because if that's the case, you cannot become a director. You can't hold any position in any company.
The committees, votes, etc. So if you put only 4 people forward, how do you plan to negotiate through any potential stalemates if the 4 of you can't agree on a point, if it's half and half? Have you considered a 5th? Either a 3 was very interesting, or a 5th person that would give you that ability to settle disputes?
There is
the independent one might show up once or twice a year.
he will be advised, right? Advised of every meeting of the the company.
Against anybody against the idea? Right, the ayes have it.
Good job from the new committee.
Okay, well, many thanks for that, but it's still a long journey to go. Well, the committee wishes to have an annual Anzac luncheon. I mentioned that before.
Top of the line one.
Allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors, and the Commonwealth of Australia. I do hereby subscribe to the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Australia. And the Constitution of the Return and Service League of Australia. God save the Queen. Please be seated. And on page 3 is where the agenda is. Confirmation of the minutes of the annual general meeting held on Sunday, the 23rd of November 2008. I'm just going to ask Jeff, are you willing to remain as our auditor?
Sorry, Gary.
But other than that, we've got nothing else for you.
Okay, she is in a minute. Okay, just as a trustee, I've got a program which I work on and input all our income and everything through the year, what our shares are running at and all this sort of stuff. But I've just done a one-page summary on it and just going through, as I said, last year our capital loss was 108,000, just short of 110,000. This year, so far, we've come back to 58,000 up on the end of last year. So we've recovered about half of that, which is not bad, considering we're only in the second month of the year. Our total income so far this year is 10,000, just over 10,000, which is 0.45%. March, hopefully we'll bring in more.
There's one thing I like about you, Ross. You're certainly forward and coming, backward and coming forward, and that sort of thing. Okay, the answer to your question is unanimous. Well done.
Well done, Gary.
Well done. I could have said that we didn't need to hold the ballot because I predicted that a little while ago.
5 prizes. Right, okay. Away goes the bunny. 7.
Number 7.
7. Số 7, 7.
Have you ever seen a Vietnamese member choose anything other than a grog? Okay. 63. 63.
63. 63. 63.
There's a pen. Okay. 6.
Number
Số
6.
6. Number 6. Oh. 6. Number 6. Số 6. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
19, 19, 19.
19. Oh,
What's that?
yes. Ian Kennedy.
Ian Kennedy.
Give him a tie bar, he keeps losing them.
Right. Lucky last. Last one is a tie bar. 13, 1-3.
13. 13. 1-3. 13.
Lucky 13.
13. Check up, please.
Maybe we should tell them what it was. Oh, he's not watching.
He's not watching.
Oh, you don't watch it, huh? You too slow.
I get another one.
Oh, you what? You got it.
You can't.
You're
Gotta put a battery in it.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Không có.
Can I just say something? Don't rush downstairs. Remember, it's a small area. And there's other people in there as well. So just take your time going down, getting your lunch.
Lọt đi.
Copy that.